Resident Electoral Commissioner in Osun State, Professor Abdulgani Raji, has disclosed that about 500,000 permanent voter cards are yet to be collected for the governorship election holding in the state today, July 16th. Speaking in an interview on Channels TV, he disclosed that the total number of registered voters is 1,955,657, and out of this, 1,579,000 have collected their PVCs. He said in Osun State, the total number of registered voters is 1,955,657, and out of this, 1,479,000 have collected their PVCs. We have a little less than 500,000 cards with us that are yet to be collected as of today. That is about 470,000 that are yet to be collected. So 1,479,000 are eligible to vote. Not that we are disenfranchising the remaining. Those are the ones that collected their cards that can actually show up today and vote. When we are preparing for this election, we did a lot of voter education and extensive sensitization of the voter, even toward the end of the continued voter registration. You recall that Osun State has the highest number of people who registered during the continued voter registration. Similarly, when we are doing the exercise for the collection of PVCs, we're overwhelmed in nearly all the centers. Last week, the chairman was there and fully approved. We extend the collection of the voters' card in the 332 wards.
Thank you very much. Like I said earlier, while we were distributing the sensitive materials, our interaction and engagement with the joint organization of people with disability actually led to this initiative that we are taking. We have had a very cordial relationship with the Jonah Pit, and at the end of the day, we now realize that since we have been saying that we want to improve on the inclusiveness of elections, we decided that UCOM members who are with disability will be engaged. And so we scouted around, and at the end of the day, we were able to get between 35 and 40 of them. And they participated in the 12 weeks training that we did for the ad hoc staff, which we call the route training. In fact, at one of the training sessions when the chairman was on a visit to Osun State, he had to take pictures with some of them. And so they are fully ready. We have deployed them, and they will be participating in this election. They have been well trained, and with this, we hope it's going to be adopted nationwide, and the other African countries, having been learning from us in Nigeria, will also adopt that. We did some other interviews for them to confirm their availability. It is a normal thing that on some occasions, some of them would decide that they will not participate during the election. It is usually not their own decisions. Some of the parents, you of course do have feelings for their children. They are afraid of, break of violence and things like that. But we don't expect that to happen here because we have carefully selected those who will be working for us. The collection of a permanent voter's card ended this afternoon by 3 p.m. So we are currently doing the analysis, and we are going to publish the list tomorrow. We would make this list available to all political parties, and they are going to endorse that. And that's what, with the new Electoral Act 2022, the criteria that we are using for the decision of the conclusiveness of election is no more based on the total number of registered voters, but it's based on the total number of PVCs collected. So PVCs that have not been collected, definitely those people will not be voting. So the Electoral Act has been amended, and that is the new condition in the Electoral Act. So we must publish that. If someone decides not to sign the peace accord, well, I don't know, but nobody is forced to do it because it's a voluntary thing. And so we have no serious concern about that. But those who have signed shows that they are taking this process as a very serious one. Passing to law of the Electoral Act 2022 in February, we have actually started implementing it. And that's what actually led to some of the deadlines. You could see that there's an overlap between the 2022 governorship election timetable and that of the 2023, because a number of the deadlines for the activities have been extended. And so that's what led to the overlap. And the political gladiators have also taken this electoral act in good faith, and they are abiding. So you could see that even when they could not meet some of the deadline, it wasn't like before where they would just take us to court. They were appealing because they were part of those stakeholders that were carried along before the amendment of the Electoral Act. So we have no issues with that. And the atmosphere in Osun has been very calm, at least in the last 1 year. The tension is not that high. And so we're optimistic that we are going to have a peaceful election.